Hey, good morning. Beautiful Saturday morning. Thanks everybody for joining me today. And I'm certain you have a few other things you'd be rather doing on your Saturday morning other than coffee with Lou. So hopefully you have your coffee and we can enjoy ourselves this morning. I'm just loving this beautiful weather we're having. Warm days, cool nights. It's just that time of year where we love to live in Phoenix. So again, thanks for joining me. And being a man of my word, I promise not to disappoint you. I would deliver you some valuable information on how you can live healthier in your home, yourself, your family, by taking care of yourselves with your water. And throughout the webinar, I'll be delivering a whole bunch of valuable information to be able to allow you to be able to keep your family safe, comfortable, and healthy. And that's really important. Plus, I have a whole bunch of special offers if you'd like to take care of your water and get it cleaned up if there's any issues there. And even if you don't take advantage of one of my offers, I have a whole bunch of free stuff. And we all love free stuff. So I'm Lou Hobaica Services. And if you've ever been with me before, I always like to have a little fun. So we're going to start with a little humor. Then we'll get right to it. And it'll last about 35 minutes. Sound fair? Cool. All right, so here's the joke. A thief late one night breaks into a home. He's in the living room. It's dark. It's quiet. He hears a voice. Jesus is watching you. He's startled. He stands still, dead in his tracks. He's shaking in his shoes. He's not sure what to do. About 10 seconds later, he hears the voice again. Jesus is watching you. He looks over. He's startled. He isn't sure what to do. Who's there? Who said that? And a voice from the corner says, Moses. He walks over to the corner. He's shaken, and he sees a cage. Inside the cage, there's a parrot. And he looks at the parrot, and he says, what kind of people would train their parrot to say, Jesus is watching you, and name it Moses? Parrot looks at him and says, well, I guess the same kind of people that would name their Doberman Jesus and to teach it to attack intruders upon entering their home. So there you go. Always assume the best. All right, very cool. So we're going to get right to it. And if you have any questions throughout the webinar, go ahead and post them in the chat or question option on your device, whatever you have, and I'll stop many times throughout and we'll be able to get to those. Sound fair? All right, so we're going to minimize Lou here. And we're going to get right to the webinar. There we go. All right, so this is a health alert, and I'm calling it the big problem. Is your water making you sick? Is it really safe for you and your family? What you need to know before it's too late. All right, let's get a little, having a technical difficulty here. There we go. Okay, so let's talk about what we're going to learn today. How the water in your home may be making you and your family sick. How the water you drink, cook, bathe with can affect your health. Why pure, clean water is the #1 contributing factor to a healthy you. What effects the water in your home can have on your plumbing, fixtures, and appliances. What type of water is best to drink, cook, and bathe with. What's the best type of water for your entire home throughout? What type of water conditioning filtration options are available for your home to make sure your water is safe for you, your family, and your plumbing? How about bottled water? Is it really a good option for your drinking water? And lastly, how can you determine if your water is safe? So why is it important for you to watch this webinar with me today? First and foremost, wouldn't you agree that the health and safety of you and your family is your #1 priority? I mean, in reality, isn't that why we get up and do what we do every single day and fight the fight? Just to be able to provide for our families, our futures, and make sure everybody is healthy and safe. It's all about family and those memories. I mean, that's what the importance of life. Everything else is just stuff. So let's talk about water filtration. I'm going to compare it to air conditioning because that's the service that we provide. So you replace your filter in your air conditioner, right? Yeah, sure you do. And why do you do that? Well, a couple of reasons. You want to keep the air conditioning unit clean so the coils don't plug up and you don't have air conditioning equipment problems. Plus, you want to keep the air filtered in your home so you're not breathing all the dust and all the debris and microbials, everything in the air, right? So why wouldn't we do the same with our water? A lot of us don't. We just assume our water is good. And if you've been paying attention to the news just the past few days, all of the metropolitan cities here throughout Phoenix have reported that there's been a lot of consumers complaining that their water tastes and smells funny. And so the cities have come out and said, well, there's a seasonal algae, and this year's a little bit more so than others, that's growing in our water supply. And it's called a geoism. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be drinking algae or water that smells bad or tastes a little bit funny. So I want to make sure the water that comes to my home is filtered, pure, and clean. So is your water really safe to drink, cook, and bathe with? Nobody's happy when you're feeling tired, sluggish, and sick. I mean, you can't get anything done. You don't feel well enough. You just don't have the gumption to be able to do anything. So I promise you'll be well informed with the necessary knowledge to make an educated decision on what's best for you and your family. Sound fair? My promise to you, before the end of this presentation, I'll provide each of you several exclusive offers only available here today, and you're not going to want to miss out on the money-saving offers. All right, so let's get right down to it and the importance of water and the health benefits it has for you. So why your body needs pure, clean water. Let's take a look at the amount of water in your body. Your body consists of 70% water. Your blood is 85% water. Brain, 80%. Your muscles, 75%, and your cells are 90%. So all in all, we can see that our total body entirety consists of more than 75% water. That's a lot. So you can imagine if you're putting unhealthy, unpure, unclean water into your body, what kind of a body are you going to have? Not too optimal. So that's why it's number one important to be able to make sure you're putting clean, pure water into your body for health. So some specifics on why your body needs pure, clean water. It keeps your mucous membranes from drying out in your eyes, your mouth, etc. And that is number one for keeping a healthy you. Maintains optimal and stable cooling and heating so you can maintain a steady body temperature. Compromises at least 3/4 of your total body mass. Facilitates blood flow, cellular reproduction, movement, and life itself. Maintains optimal digestion function and elimination. That's important. We want to get rid of that stuff every day. Supports the efficient removal of toxins, waste from the internal organs. Yeah, again, same thing. Permits the absorption of life-essential nutrients and energy. It's the primary conduit for delivering all body fluids, molecular messages, and especially oxygen delivery, meaning if you don't put good, clean, healthy water, pure, into your body, your brain's not going to function well, and that's no fun. The body can survive for weeks without food, but only a few days without water. And without water, your cells cannot grow, reproduce, survive, and the entire organism, your body, eventually dies. So why should you listen to me? Well, again, I'm Lou Hobaica with Hobaica Services. Our company has been experts in the home services industry for over 65 years. And I'm going to share a little bit about our company history with you. Sound fair? All right. So my father, a Lebanese immigrant, him and his family came over here in the early 20s. And my grandfather had a brother, and we can see in this picture, this is a 1920s vintage picture of downtown 3rd Street and Washington in Phoenix. And so my grandfather's brother, he had a dry goods store, and you can see S. Hobaica and Son here. Let me see if I can get my pointer working. I'm going to get a pointer. So we can see S. Hobaica and Son here, maybe. There we go. Okay. And dry goods store. And so my grandfather knew that, his brother had a nice thriving business here. So I'm going to take my family from Lebanon, go to the land of opportunity in Phoenix, Arizona. So picked up his wife, himself, and 3 kids, and my dad was one of them at the time, and moved to Phoenix, Arizona. And here we see the Moreland Hotel. And over here we have the Ramona Theater. So a little history about that. Prior to the Ramona, it was the Azteca, and originally built as the Paris Theater. My dad tells me stories of going down and watching a movie for a nickel. It was a nickel for a movie. Pretty cool. And we see the Budweiser Clydesdales here right up front. Now that's really cool. So anyways, my dad grew up here in Phoenix. He attended St. Mary's grade school and high school. And then when World War II broke out, he fought for our country in the Army. after the war ended. He attended Phoenix College under the GI Bill. Now, he wanted to go into electrical school and become an electrician. Now, he was a radio operator in the Army, and he knew a lot about electricity, electronics, and such, and was really good technical and mechanical minded. But the counselor said, Paul, the electrical school is full. We have no room. And my dad was disappointed, but counselor said, I have another option for you. There's a new and upcoming industry, and I think this is going to be a big one, Paul. It's called refrigeration. So talked to my dad a little bit about it. My dad said, well, I'm mechanically minded. Sounds like a good option. There's electricity involved in it. So he studied refrigeration and business. After graduating, worked for a few small companies here locally to gain some experience. And then, like the true entrepreneur my father was, he figured he could do it better than himself. So he started Hobaica's Refrigeration right out of his garage. Now, at that time, his primary business was refrigeration equipment for local businesses, grocery stores, and dairy farms. Now, by the 1960s, our city was rapidly growing, and so was the necessity and affordability of air conditioning here in the valley. So my father's business began to focus more on air conditioning. Now, as his business grew, so did his family. And I think my father figured the easiest way to employ and grow his business with personnel was to do it himself. I'm going to go back up one step. So here's a picture, World War II, my father, a vintage picture of him in the Army. So here's my father right here on the right. And this is a blown up tank. This is a German tank. And two of his comrades right here. Brings back a lot of cool memories. All right. So again, my father figured he could create his own employees. So what did we do? Him and his wife, my mom Elizabeth, good Catholic people they were. They had 7 kids, and every one of us worked in the business. And I remember it was a requirement in the Hobaica family household that you had to work in the family business, which we did every holiday, every break, every summer. We all worked in the family business, and it taught us all really good things, strong work ethic, but most importantly, it taught us all to be resourceful. And resourcefulness, much more important than intelligence, anything else that you can acquire in your skill set, is very important, has led every one of us kids to lead successful lives, just being resourceful. So I thank my father for that. So continuing on, my brothers and I, we have Paul here to the left, myself in the middle, and we have Mike at the right. We bought the business in 1989 and continued the family tradition of providing honest, ethical service by always doing the right thing, even when nobody's watching. We're the most likable people you'll ever meet. Additionally, we're a mid-sized company. We're small enough to maintain that personal touch, but not too big to forget who you are. I've personally been in the home services business for my entire working life, over 40 years of experience in air conditioning, custom wine cellars, plumbing, water conditioning, filtration, and electrical. All of our technicians are drug-free certified and go through extensive training to keep up on current technologies. We are your water experts. And lastly, a little bit about my company. Hobaica Services, we're an award-winning company. We received the Contracting Business National Contractor of the Year and a Better Business Bureau Ethics Award recipient, meaning we were the most ethical business of all businesses our size throughout Arizona. Yeah, pretty prestigious award. Our primary goal is to make sure your home is comfortable, safe, and reliable for you and your family. I guarantee you'll like a Hobaica. So let's talk about water. What you need to know about your water. So if you're using city tap water that's not conditioned or filtered, then your water is potentially hazardous. The water in your home may be unsafe for you and your family to drink, cook, bathe, wash clothing, and dishes with. It may be making you sick, tired, and speeding up your aging. And I don't know about you, but my age speeds up enough on its own. I'd rather minimize it and slow my aging down to be able to enjoy and stretch my life out as much as I can. So let's talk about what's in our water. So fluoride. So that's a big topic. What about fluoride? What's the background on that? So over 50 years ago, the U.S. government believed that fluoride was necessary in preventing dental problems, so they mandated it to be added to our water supplies. Sounds like a smart decision. But current research has shown that fluoride does more harm than good. Such it damages tooth enamel, suppresses the immune system and thyroid function, increases the risk of cancer, disrupts brain pineal gland. In fact, many European nations have long banned the use of fluoride in their water. So the question is, why haven't we done that here in the US? There is a big movement to get fluoride removed from our water. To learn more, visit fluoridealert.org, and you'll learn all about it. So next, let's talk about chlorine. So what do we mainly know chlorine used for? Well, it's a disinfectant, and we use it in our pools, right? Pools, spas, anything that we swim in, and it kills harmful microorganisms. Unfortunately, it also has toxic effects on the human body. So, in fact, chlorine's been identified as the leading cause of bladder cancer and is directly related to rectal and breast cancers, asthma, birth defects, and premature aging of the skin. So let's go back to your pool. Some of us have saltwater pools rather than chlorine. I personally do and have for the past 20 years. And why have I done that? Well, I know chlorine's not good for you, so I'd rather not drink it or put my entire body in a pool of chlorine. So I choose salt water, which is a much healthier way to be able to swim. So if we shouldn't be swimming in it, we certainly shouldn't be drinking it. Make sense? So let's talk about pharmaceuticals. How are pharmaceuticals getting into our water? So let's think about that. So when somebody is done or wants to dispose of pills, drugs, pharmaceuticals, what do? They pour them down the sink, they dump them down the toilet, flush them, goes into our water supply. Plus, when you ingest them and you excrete them through your urine and feces, it goes right back into our water supply. So our water supply is being polluted with all kinds of pharmaceuticals, drugs ranging from painkillers, birth control pills, antibiotics, antidepressants. They're now turning up in our municipal water supply. And our city water filtration methods aren't that proficient in getting all this stuff out of there. So the question is, do you really want your family on drugs? Not me. Let's talk about heavy metals like lead, iron, aluminum. They're all making their way into our water through corroded pipes and deteriorated distribution systems. These metals have been linked to learning disorders and developmental problems in our kids. They've been linked to brain, nerve, and kidney damage, and long-term effects have also been linked to Alzheimer's, Parkinson's disease, muscular dystrophy, multiple sclerosis, and cancer. Next, let's talk about hard water. What is hard water? Well, it's high in dissolved minerals, specifically calcium and magnesium. Those minerals make it difficult for water to form a good solution with soap, and it leaves behind a scummy residue in hard water deposits. So if you've ever taken a shower in hard water and then taken a shower in soft water, the soap and shampoo lathers up doubly and triply as well with soft water, because the hard water, again, it doesn't allow that soapy solution to form. Also, hard water, due to the high dissolved mineral, leaves spots on your dishes, silverware, glasses, shower doors, tile, and it's hard to get off. It gets crusty and almost forms a permanent film. It deteriorates your plumbing systems, appliances, fixtures, hoses, and valves. And we can sear like a lime scale on a heating element in your water heater, your dishwasher, dishes, all the components, all your appliances, and we can look over here on the bottom right. You can see what it does to your plumbing, the interior plumbing pipes, and deteriorates in your fixtures, your aerators on your faucets, just plugs everything up. Not good for your entire system. Also, it takes a toll on your favorite clothes and wears them out much faster. I don't know about you, when I buy my clothes, I like them to last a long time, because I bought them because I like the way they looked on me, the way they felt, the way they wore. So I don't want them to wear out quicker. I'd like them to last as long as they can and get my money out of them. Plus, hard water, it clogs your pores, your skin pores, and that leads to several skin conditions such as acne, eczema, dry unmanageable hair, and hair loss. A lot of skin ration issues and hair loss, dry skin and hair. And I don't know about you, I like my hair, and I'd rather not lose it. I'd rather keep it for as long as I can. So let's take care of it with clean, pure water. So let's see if we have any questions going on. I'm going to open up my questions tab here. And let me populate that guy. All right, so question, is algae issue in our city water that happen right now dangerous to drink? You know, the city says it's not dangerous to drink, right? But they also say that fluoride's not harmful to you, and the chlorine in your water isn't harmful to you, and the our municipal water supply, which has a average of 15 to 20 grains of hardness, that's what we get out of the city. That's not harmful to you. So when they tell me that the algae that's in our water that's making it smell and taste funny isn't harmful to you, is what they're saying. You know, I'm going to trust my gut and my judgment and what I know, and I'm going to make sure that my water's clean and safe and healthy. So I'm not going to trust their judgment on it. All right. We're going to continue on here. Populate that. All right. Thanks for that question. Good question, because I've been seeing that all over the news lately. So let's talk about bottled water. So when bottled water first came out, about 20 years ago, I mean, it was revolutionary. And who would have thought that somebody would pay anywhere between 25 cents and $5 a bottle when you could just drink water out of your tap for almost free? But it's become a multi-billion-dollar industry. However, health for bottled water, there's no guarantee that bottled water is safer than tap water since there's no standards regulating this industry. That's right, there are no standards regulating this industry. Over 25% of bottled water tested through tests was no safer than treated tap water. Think about that. Many manufacturers also include additives that are unhealthy for you just to make them taste better. Plus chemicals from the plastic bottle, and most of them are in plastic bottles. When that plastic bottle gets warm, it leaches into your water, and that's very unhealthy. And lastly, it's ruining our environment. Our environment is being rapidly polluted by filling our landfills with this plastic. And the plastic takes 450 to 1,000 years to biodegrade. So it's going to be around a long time. So the question is, do you want pure, clean, healthy water? What kind of options do you have? What can you do? So let's talk about that. So I'm going to give you a number of different solutions here. Solution number one, reverse osmosis. Most of them have heard of that. Let's talk about what that does. It removes ultra-fine sediments and particulates. So it removes that ultra-fine stuff that our city water filtration methods can't do, as well as everything that's being picked up in our city piping water distribution systems, delivering it to our home. So it removes all that stuff at your sink, at the tap, to be able to drink pure, clean, healthy water. It removes chlorine, calcium, magnesium, salt, fluoride, lead, iron, plus unwanted bacteria and microorganisms like algae, right? So we don't get that smelly, bad tasting water. It provides mineral-free, purified water. It improves the taste and odor of pretty much everything, just like our coffee. There we go. Coffee tastes better with pure, clean water. All right, solution number two. Let's talk about soft water and the benefits of that. It removes calcium and magnesium, promotes healthy skin and hair. And if you've had soft water in your home for a while, you've ever experienced that, you know your hair, your skin, everything just feels nice and soft and much healthier. It's not dry, it's not flaky or scaly or wrinkled. You just feel much healthier all the way around. Reduces skin irritations and rashes. Increases the life of your plumbing, fixtures, appliances, and valves. Minimizes scale buildup and corrosion, the things last longer. Eliminates water spots, better cleaning with less detergent, and your clothes feel softer and last longer. Solution number three, carbon filtration. What it does, it removes chlorine, iron, manganese, and sediments. It removes stains and odors and VOCs, which are volatile organic compounds that are in pretty much everything we put our hands on today. Raises the pH and neutralizes our water acidity, so you're drinking much healthier water for your body and your bloodstream so your cells can thrive and grow. Makes your water crystal clear, improves the taste to a clean, crisp taste, and improves the taste of coffee, tea, and drinks, like enjoying my coffee this morning. Plus better tasting ice cubes. So solution number 4. You can continue to consume and bathe with the water as it is. Do nothing, just take your chances. Continue to be ignorant about it and pretend everything's okay. Who knows, you and your family, your home, may not be affected by all the harmful chemicals, poisons, bacteria, contaminants, metals, calcium, pharmaceuticals, everything that's in your water, which leads to bad skin, wrinkles, hair loss, premature aging, washer, dryer, appliance, wear and tear, stains on pretty much everything, clogged shower heads, pipes, fixtures. The list goes on and on. So remember how important pure, clean, healthy water is for you. A few important points. More than 3/4 of your body consists of water. So making sure it's pure and clean is number 1 of importance. Something you may not know. You should be drinking half of your body weight in ounces of water every day for optimal health. So a simple calculation would be if you, say, weighed 200 pounds, you should drink 100 ounces of water every day. Pure, clean, healthy water. And that doesn't include soda, tea, coffee. If you're drinking those are actually diuretics, which makes you excrete more water than you drink. So if you drink any of those, you need to double in water what you drink of those other substances to make sure you're drinking half of your body weight in ounces of water every day for optimal health. Something you should know. After oxygen, water is the single most essential requirement for your body. Plus, without water for only a few days, what's going to happen? That's right, you're going to die. We don't want to die prematurely. Too many people riding on our lives. They rely on us, dependent. With water containing chemicals, drugs, toxins, metals, fluoride, and chlorine, it's nearly impossible to maintain good health. The water you consume and bathe with can literally make or break your health. Let's face it, life's no fun when you're tired, sluggish, and you feel sick. I mean, think about it. We try to eat well, we exercise, make sure we get our physicals, make sure our blood, cholesterol, blood pressure, everything's in good order. But many of us don't consider the number 1 thing aside from oxygen that's going to affect our health, and that's water. So that's what I'm here to do, to be able to provide you some education. So, as promised, here's some special offers for you for being with me today. I have quite a few offers with great savings and a whole bunch of free stuff for anyone that opts in for the offers. Plus, I have some free stuff even if you opt in for nothing. All right, so I'm going to first describe a bronze package, and that's the reverse osmosis system. It provides you with ultra purified drinking water right from your kitchen sink. Your special savings today from this webinar, $100 instant savings coupon, 1 year supply of filters, $50 value, and a free water alarm to protect you and your house from any potential water leaks and damage, $115 value. Silver package, soft water system. It softens your water throughout your entire home, promotes healthy skin and hair. Your special savings here is a $200 instant savings coupon, 1 year supply of salt, $50 value, and a free water alarm to protect you and your home from any potential water leaks and damage, $115. All right, the gold package. That's a soft water system with carbon filter. So not only does it soften and purify your water throughout your entire home, but it promotes healthy skin and hair and removes chlorine, iron, sediment, VOCs, stains, and odors. Your special savings with the gold package is $250 instant savings coupon, 1 year supply of salt, $50 value, and a free water alarm, $115 value. And lastly, the platinum package. That's soft water with carbon and reverse osmosis. That's the whole package that provides you and your home with soft, clean, purified water for all of your family needs throughout your entire home. $300 instant savings coupon, 1 year supply of salt, $50 value, 1 year supply of filters, $50 value. 2 free water alarms to protect you and your home from any potential water leaks. So some great value there. But there's more. For the first 10 that opt in for any one of the 4 packages, you're going to receive a whole bunch more free stuff. Well, let's take a look. So you'll receive a free home health and safety evaluation from Hobaica Services valued at $199, and that includes free water quality testing for harmful contaminants, impurities, chlorine, and hardness, just to make sure you know where you're at with your water, so you're educated. A free water pressure safety test. We're going to test the incoming water pressure from the city to your home to make sure your home is safe. And typically we want to see it between 55 and 65 psi for your incoming pressure. Anything getting near 80 or over 80 is dangerous and can be harmful to your entire home, appliances, hose, lead to a major water leak, which can lead to disaster. Plus, we're going to go in your attic. And I know all of you love attics and you go in probably every weekend just for fun. Well, at Hobaica Services, that's what we do. So we're going to provide a free ducting and insulation inspection in your attic, and anything else that we see in your attic that's exposed and visible, plumbing, electrical, we'll inspect and just make sure everything is proper, safe, and doesn't look like you have any potential hazards or anything that may happen that could cause you issues or emergencies or any undue expense, just so you're well informed. Plus, we'll test your smoke alarm and your carbon monoxide detector, and we're going to change your batteries in both of them. So there you go. In addition, we're going to provide a free water heater flush and safety inspection. That's an $89.90 value. And I know many of you don't think about your water heater. It's that thing that provides you nice, comfy, hot water to shower and bathe with, because no one likes to shower or bathe in cold water. So it's just kind of sitting in the corner, in the garage, in the closet, and it does its thing. But we don't have it serviced and it becomes neglected. So we will service it, make sure it's operating properly, safely. We'll flush it, and we'll let you know if there's any concerns, if there's any issues, any potential hazards that could be happening with it. And as we all know, if you've ever experienced it, when a hot water heater goes, it just doesn't typically quit heating water. What happens is the bottom rusts out, the whole bottom lets go, and you have a major emergency flood happening right now, and nobody wants to experience that. So we'll be able to determine that and see what the buildup and corrosion level's at, and be able to educate you and give you some options. In addition, you're going to receive a free 1-year maintenance agreement on your air conditioning and heating system from Hobaica Services. That's a $240 value. So who these offers are not for: if you already have a water quality conditioning system, filtration system that's working and you're happy with it, if you've tested your water and know it's perfectly safe to consume, there you go. If you're comfortable using city tap water that's not condition filtered and may be potentially hazardous to your health in your home, more power to you with that. That's not where I fit in. If you're comfortable not knowing for sure if your water is safe for you and your family to cook, bathe, drink, wash clothing, your dishes with, if you're okay with the possibility that your water may be making you sick, tired, and speeding up your aging, certainly not me. I want to live a long, healthy life and make sure I protect my family as well. So who these offers are for: if you consider the health and safety of your family as priority number one. I certainly do. That is my why. That's why I fight the fight every day. If you want to feel confident that you're consuming pure, clean, healthy water, I'd rather be knowledgeable, well-educated, and don't like to live my life ignorant. If you don't currently have a water quality conditioning filtration system, well, I do. I have the products that you're looking at right now, the Novo water conditioning system. I have the Platinum package. So I have the RO system, I have the soft and the carbon. If your current system is no longer working well or in need of replacement, and typical life expectancy of a water filtration soft water system is about 8 years. If you'd like to avoid any unnecessary expensive plumbing repairs, I don't like surprises. If you like to make smart financial decisions, well, I certainly do. And if you love a bargain with lots of free stuff, yeah, anytime that I can utilize something to take advantage of an offer and get a great bargain on it, and if it makes an impact and serves a need for me in my life, delivers that value, that's a big thing for me. All right, so your value offers for you today. So I'll go over these and I'll give you a total value offer plus all the free stuff that you'll be receiving and qualify for. So that bronze package, the reverse osmosis system, it's $9.95 for standard installations, and your special savings again are the $100 instant savings, 1 year supply of filters, $50 value, and the free water alarm, $115 value. So your total savings off the bronze package is $265. The silver package, $24.90 for standard installations, and your special savings again are 200 instant savings coupon, 1 year supply of salt, $50 value, and the free water alarm, $115 value. Your total savings on the silver package is $365. Gold package savings, the soft water system with carbon filter, $38.50 standard installations. Your special savings, $250 instant savings coupon, 1 year supply of salt, $50, free water alarm, $115. So that's a $415 savings value. And lastly, the platinum package. That's the soft water, carbon filter, the RO system. This is what I have in my home. Exact same equipment components, and me and my family just love it. $46.75 standard installations. Your special savings, $300 savings instant coupon, 1 year supply of salt, $50 value, 1 year supply of filters, $50 value, and 2 free water alarms, $230. So your instant savings on the platinum package is $630. But that's not all. Also on the platinum package, I'm going to throw in another webinar special, a free laundry pro. That's an $870 value. So you're scratching your head, what the heck's a laundry pro? So Lou has one of these in his home. This laundry pro is a really cool device. And your total savings off this package is $1,500. So let's talk about this laundry pro. And again, any product that I offer through Hobaica Services, I test in my own home to make sure it does what it's supposed to do. And I just love this laundry pro. Basically, it simply ties into your existing washing machine. You no longer, in your washing machine for washing your clothes, use bleach, no detergent, no softeners, and no hot water. You just wash in pure cold water. The cold water just is diverted, runs through this laundry pro. It super oxygenates the water to clean your clothes effectively without any detergents, any harmful components, any chemicals, anything that would cause skin irritations. There's no scum, soap buildup. Your favorite clothes last longer. Your washing machine lasts longer. Your clothes don't irritate your skin. Yeah, it's just a great device. I love it. And dealing with pure, clean, healthy water leading to your clothes are pure, clean, and healthy, and they are on your skin. So that's just another value add to make sure your body is safe and healthy. Great thing. So that's an $870 value we're throwing in with the platinum package. Plus the free stuff I talked about for the first 10 participants. Any of the 4 options that you choose, you're going to receive the free health and safety inspection for $199, free water heater flush and safety for $89.90, and a free 1 year maintenance agreement for $240. So in addition to each package where you got your instant value savings, you're also going to save $525 of free stuff by acting now for any one of those options. Pretty cool stuff. Now I have free stuff for everybody just for being here today. Don't have to buy anything, and you can opt in for any one of these offers or the free stuff. So everybody on the webinar today is going to receive a $50 discount coupon valid towards any product or service Hobaica Services offers. Free in-home water test with a water heater service for only $38.80. That's a $50 savings. So what that means is just schedule a water heater flush and safety inspection with us for $38.80. Not only will we give you a lot of value in making sure your water heater is safe and operating properly, you're not going to have any big surprises, but we'll also perform a free water test just to be able to let you know where you stand with your water. Then you'll know. In addition, you can pick up our free Hobaica Services app. Yeah, that's right. You heard me right. Hobaica Services has an app. So on your device, just go to your app store, search for Hobaica Services, download our free app. We got a whole bunch of cool stuff on there. We have a filter reminder, and the filter reminder just allows you one less thing to worry about, because I don't know about you, but most of our customers have problems replacing their filters. Not that it's a hard task to do or they're hard to come by, because you can teach your child to replace your filter and you can get them just about anywhere. So that's easy. It's just remembering when to do it, right? And keeping on top of it. Because it's one of the last things that you're going to think about. It's not top of mind. So that filter reminder, you sign up for 1, 3, or 6 months, and it'll give you a notification when it's time to change your filter. One less thing to worry about. And we have 2 filter reminders. So we have air filter for your air conditioning and a water filter to change your water filters. Or even remind yourself to put salt in your soft water system. So automatic reminders. There's a maintenance reminder just to remind yourself to get maintenance on your equipment. Important. Make sure your equipment's tuned up, safe, operating properly. Plus, you'll earn up to $100 in rewards for your service visits through our app. Nice, like a little punch card. For every 3rd service visit, you can earn up to $100. That's a nice thing. It comes with our most up-to-date current promotions on our app. You can schedule your service request and even upload a video or pictures or an audio file. Nice and simple when you schedule your service. And we've all had problems, say, with your car, and it was making a noise, or was a problem, you take it to the mechanic. Lo and behold, everything's working perfectly, not making the noise, not doing what it was doing, right? Well, with your air conditioning at home, before we come out, you can take a picture, a video with sound while it's happening, request a service, upload that video, and we, as well as the technician, when he comes to your home, will be able to see firsthand exactly what's happening and nail it down and just take care of it right now. Nice and simple. Plus, there's a help center with all kinds of great tips and videos by yours truly, myself, Lou Hobaica, and much, much more. So remember, our app, it's free. Go check that out. So I'm going to take a look here and see if we have some more questions. Let me populate my question option here. Kind of disappeared on me. There we go. All right, so let's see what we got here. So here's a gentleman asking about the Laundry Pro. Does it really work? And, can I really not wash with any detergent, just cold water, no softeners, no bleach? Yes, it really works. I've had mine for a year now, and it works phenomenally well. If I have a real dirty or smelly load, I will add a quarter of the amount of detergent I used to, just for a little bit of an added feature, because it just needs a little bit of extra help. Kind of like if you have a real dirty load existing, you're going to add more detergent or more cleaning agent to be able to take care of that, right? Same thing. Well, I found that if I had a real dirty load and working outside, I just got hot, sweaty, greasy, anything like that, I put a quarter of the detergent in, and that's all it needs. But my clothing comes out smelling good. It's nice and soft and fluffy, no skin irritations. It's lasting longer. There's no smell. So, I like something that's clean, and clean is supposed to be scent-free. Not supposed to smell pretty like a laundry sheet or something like Bounce or anything like that. So here's a comment. I have the Laundry Pro. Cool. Hopefully you got it through us. And I love it too. No soap, no chlorine, no hot water. It's almost magic. My wife loves it too. That's a great testimony. And we all know if mama's happy, everybody's happy. Very nice. And how much would just the whole house carbon filter be? I can respond to that. I don't have that right in front of me, but I can respond to that specifically. And actually, right when we finish up here, you'll be able to request on that question. I'll have a WooFoo form, so there'll be a form fill with all the options that I've chosen. Plus, you can post some remarks in there. You can claim free stuff and post that question. That'll come directly to me, and I'll be able to remind myself to be able to follow up and satisfy that need and give you some ins and outs what you need to know there. All right, very cool. Take a look here. Let me minimize this guy. I think that's all the questions we have here. So thanks again for being with me today, and I hope you found this to be beneficial. And whatever option you choose, my hope is it's best for you and your family for happy, healthy lives. So to claim your special offers in the chat option, I've already posted it once. There's a link, and it's a form fill to be able to claim any of the options that I have mentioned here today. Plus, if you have something else you'd like to request, you can notate it right there. It'll come right to the office, and I'll follow up directly myself with you. And I'm going to post that one more time here in the chat feature. Let's populate that guy. And you can click on it, and I'll leave it open for about 5 minutes after this webinar ends. Plus, you can copy it, you can paste it in your browser. You can follow up that way, and then you can complete the form fill. Nice and simple. And in addition, if you miss one of those, then it'll come to you in about an hour, sometime later today. You'll get it automated, and it'll come to you, so you'll still have a second chance. And if you'd like to listen to this again, this webinar again, you found something to be beneficial, you'd like to share it with somebody else to help them to become more better educated, you will receive a recording of this webinar. So you can share that link with pretty much everyone you know. All right, I appreciate that. And I'm going to send this one more time. So I sent it out on the chat feature. You'll be able to find the link for this WooFoo form. There we go. All right, we got that out of there. All right, so lastly, thanks for joining me on your Saturday morning for Coffee with Lou Hobaica. And one thing I promise is you'll like a Hobaica. So reach out to me. Let me know if you need anything. Check us out at Hobaica.com. Remember our app, Hobaica Services, at the App Store, or give us a call, 602-995-0387. And any email that you forward, notification you forward from any communication you get regarding this webinar will come directly to my inbox. So I'll respond to you directly. All right. Everybody have a great Saturday, great weekend. Enjoy this beautiful weather we're having. All right. Take care. Bye.